Hey, what's up YouTube? What's up Rumble? It's me, Kirby, here with another cook. Another first time cook also. This time I am doing Peking duck. And so I've never had it, but it just seemed like it's going to be something I wanted to try. I've seen it floating around on Harry Sue's barbecue channel and a couple other barbecue channels. I just seen duck as a another form of poultry to do on the smoker or grill. And so I thought I'd give Peking duck a try. There's also another YouTube channel I want to shout out. I think it's Quack's Pots or Quack's Spot. Quack Spot. I'm not sure the way it's spelled, but shout out to his channel. A lot of what the recipe I'm going to be following is going to be basically his. I'm going to attempt to separate the skin when I get to that part by hand, which is how Harry Sue done it on his channel. But if that don't work, I do have a air pump with a clean air compressor with a clean needle that I never use, and I've sanitized, and I'll try using that. The only thing about it, I have to take it out to my truck because it only works at my truck. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to get everything situated, bring you over to the duck, and how I'm going to prep it up today. All right, see you in a few. All right, here is my 5-pound duck that I got from Central Meats. Once again, shout out to Central Meats for being able to source my protein for this cook. It didn't come, this duck didn't come with a neck. I mean, well, it came with a neck, but the neck wasn't attached. And so I don't have to worry about removing that. The only thing I am going to do at this time, where all the videos that I've watched did indicate that you do want to remove these little wing tips right here. So I'm just going to first remove that. Just like separating the tips on the chicken wing. And then the next thing is to stitch up the bird. Now I don't know if I should take the parcel's nose and fold it in or start stitching from the parcel's nose up. I'll try stitching it from the parcel nose up. I see a couple of feathers. I'm going to pluck those out. Okay. All right. So let me try to remember what Harry Sue said. You're gonna bob in, bob out. Putting that together. Okay, I think I still see that little hole right there. Let me stitch that up too. Okay, so with my scissors. So let me just go and try cutting that off right there. All right, so now the next step of this will be to separate the skin from the meat, and see if I can do this without messing up the skin. I mean, messing up the meat. Okay, I think I have a starting point. Just got to do it gently. Okay. What I think I will. Let me see. How would I be able to? I'm just gonna go ahead and do it this way. Ah, I ripped the skin. Oh shucks. Oh shucks, I ripped the skin. Alright, well, I ripped the skin. Don't know how critical that's gonna be, but I think I'm gonna just go ahead and see if I can patch it up and do it with the air pumps. I'll be back, gents. Alright, y'all. Gonna try this again. I forgot you gotta keep your car door open. But let's see if this will work. Sticking this right underneath here. Gonna cover that, cover this. It's blowing up just like a balloon. Got one leg that's not inflating. Don't know why it cut off on me. Is that all the... Hold on. Let me turn it on. I think that's good enough. All right. This is the only leg that did not separate, but everything else did.
But with a few important steps, I'd say it's actually quite difficult to mess this up. So we need a duck.
Okay, everyone. Looks like pumping it up with the air tire works. This hole got a little bit bigger right here, but I think I have some meat glue that I'm gonna use to cinch that up when it goes to the overnight refrigeration thing. So I'm gonna use some meat glue to cinch that up. Anyway, there's a marinade that goes with this. So let me get started on the marinade. In the marinade, there is 1 teaspoon of white pepper, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 2 teaspoons of five spice seasoning. Oh, my onion powder didn't corrupt. Okay. 2 teaspoons of granulated garlic. 1 tablespoon of salt. And 1.5 tablespoons of white sugar. And then I have here some maltose. This stuff is very, 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 very sticky. And so I'm gonna scoop this into there as best as I can. Wait a minute, I'm sorry, the maltose don't go in there. I'm sorry. Maltose goes into the pot. I'm gonna let it go like that so it can just melt. I'm sorry, the maltose goes in the liquid. And according to Harry Sue, if you just put it in some hot water, it makes it a little bit more easier to deal with. All right, and I'm gonna put if y'all want to, the measurements for everything would be. I'm going to link to Quack's pot video. That's again, I'm using his recipe, and so I just link it back, refer you back to him, so for him putting this out. All right, so that goes into its hoisin sauce. I need 3 tablespoons of hoisin sauce to go in here, and since I was just mucking around with that, let me go ahead and add this rice vinegar. He asked for red rice vinegar. I didn't see that in my local grocery store, so I just got regular rice vinegar. Alright, so I'm going to let that continue to go. I also do have a pot of hot water going right here, and so what I need to do now is just go ahead and I already took the lid off. I need 3 tablespoons of hoisin sauce to go into this marinade. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Then we're just going to mix this all up. You know what? I think I was supposed to do this before I sewed it up. I don't know. I think I was supposed to, yeah. You're supposed to go under. I messed up. I was supposed to put this in before I sewed it up. Oh well. But at least I already got the skin separated. And it's just on the inside of the cavity of the bird that we're going to put this marinade into. Now we got the marinade all inside of the bird. I'm just going to go rub it all inside of the bird. All right. And then I got my hands all messy. I am going to wash my hands and I'll be back. All right, it seems that like the next step of this process is for me to go ahead and pour some hot water over it to kind of help thin up the skin. So I've got some of the hooks from my Gateway drum smoker, which is probably going to be so I have here some hot water that I'm just going to ladle over the duck to try to help thin out the skin. Okay, I think that's enough of that. Now let me go and put the Slocum 500 on it. This is what's supposed to help give it its nice amber color. All right, that is it. This goes into the refrigerator for 24 hours, up until 36 hours. I'm just gonna do 24. And I'm gonna use my charbroiler rack right there to help it sit up in the refrigerator to air dry. And yeah, so YouTube, Rumble, see y'all in 24 hours. What's up, YouTube, Rumble, Instagram? This is day 2. Not really, it's day 3, because I let the duck stay in the refrigerator for like 36 hours. I didn't take it out yesterday because the skin looked like it was still, it didn't look like it was drying out to me, so I let it stand there an extra day. Still don't look all that thin like I seen on everybody else's video, but we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and cook it on the on the gateway drum smoker today to let it hang. And right now my temperature is up to 300, so I'm gonna go and get it in, and we'll see how it turns out. All right, one part of me is just itching to put some salt and pepper or something on the skin, just so it can have a little bit of flavor. And I don't know, I want to put some salt and pepper or something, some SPG or something on it, but I'm just gonna leave it alone, and we'll just see how it turns out this go around. All right, so I got my duck here. I got the little hanging rack. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the hanging rack. All right, I'm gonna bring y'all in for a closer look. And that's what she's looking like. So we're gonna let her roll and see how she turn out. Gonna get the lid back on. All right, so I'm gonna let it go for an hour, and then I'm gonna come and stick a probe in it and see where it's at then. I'm gonna let it go for an hour at 300, right? And so the temperature is gonna recoup. And once it recoups, let it go for an hour. Come back, see where it's at after that hour at 300, and stick a probe in it. Then I'm gonna adjust the vents to let the temp drop just about 250 and finish cooking it at 250. What I'm hoping for is at the 300, that's going to help render the fat that's underneath the duck skin and also crisp up the skin. And then at the lower temp, just go ahead and get the meat cooked at the doneness that we want it to be. Of course, with poultry, we know it's 165 degrees internal. So we're going to cook it to that and see how it turns out. All right, so I will see you guys in about an hour. All right, ladies and gents, it's been about 45 minutes. I thought I'd check it early just to see what we're getting. All right, it's gotta see if I can do this without making them drop on my phone in it. But that's what she's looking like. All right, so what I'm gonna do is go ahead and insert my thermometer right here into this one little hole that I made into the breast. I'm gonna stick that down, and we'll go ahead and monitor our temps from here on out. All right. And, we're sitting at 152 right now in that breast. Let's see what it's looking like. I'm going to take this off. Sorry. And let's see if I can do this without burning myself. But ouch, I just burnt myself. Alright, but that's what it's looking like. Ladies and gents. Still got about 10 more degrees to go on it. Well, 12 more. Hit that 165, but that's how it's looking. I'm running out of daylight. It's that time of year again, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this lid back on. Kirby. Now, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted, but it got about 12 more degrees to go before it hits 165. So I'm gonna let it go, and as I was saying, I'm getting ready to run out of daylight. So once it hits 165, I'll bring it inside and let it rest. So the next segment would be in the house after it's off the smoker with this resting. Okay, see you in a few. As you can see, I'm over. I got distracted in the house. Let's go and pull this. Take this out. All right. When the smoke is cleared, hold on. Let me set the camera up. Hold on. All right. That's our duck. We got some nice color on them. How it is looking to y'all? Gonna get them on the pan. So what y'all think about that? Got some nice color. Has some nice color on it. Let's go and take it in and let it rest. All right, ladies and gents, we've come to the end of this video. This is my duck. He has rested for about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I don't know. I guess that's how long it take me to wash dishes. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut into the breast and see how it turned out. Now the skin feels kind of crispy. I don't know what this is supposed to do. I always say, "Oh, it's crispy skin." Then he scrape it, but anyway, I guess that's sound. I guess that's the crispy sound. But let's go ahead and cut into. Let's see if we can follow. Now I know there's supposed to be a certain way to cut it up, but just keep going just like this. All right, so we'll go ahead and slice it up. Don't cut yourself, Kirby. All right, so there are my slices, and you can see it looks really juicy. I guess some of that fat underneath the skin rendered down into it. It looks nice and juicy. Let's go ahead and try a piece. All right, there you go. Once again, let's go ahead and try a piece. See what it tastes like. Okay. Nice and moist. Good. I'm kind of wishing that I did go with the salt and pepper on the skin, just so it could have a little more wow factor to it. Got a good flavor. I'm not, I guess because the brining or whatever, I don't have a that little mixture we put on the inside. None of that came through. I'm not tasting that, so I guess next go around I won't do it. First of all, I realized that this duck didn't come with a full neck attached with the head and all that. And so on Quack Spots or Quack's Pots video, his duck had the neck and head attached. So I'm guessing once you put that mixture on the inside, that's what protected it. Mine did not have a head or neck attached. So I believe when I went to do the hot water bath thing, that it all rinsed out of the bottom. And anywho, but I mean, hey, that's duck. And some people like doing duck instead of turkey for Thanksgiving. So this is an early, if you want to try something different. Meat, let me see if, now it's all on the rib cage. I don't think any of that transferred. I was trying to see if any of that seasoning transferred into here. But, so basically what I have is just the all natural duck meat with no seasoning on it. But I don't have a little pancake and all that other good stuff you're supposed to have to go with the Peking duck. But let me get some hoisin sauce. I will be right back. Alright, I got me a little bit of hoisin sauce. And what I think I'm going to do, just going to sprinkle some salt on it over the top of it. You could always use a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. All right, let's take another piece right here. Let's dip it in the hoisin sauce and see how that comes out. Okay. That's the ticket right there. Okay. Add in the hoisin sauce, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and then dipping it in the hoisin sauce. Oh, now that's what I should have went with the salt and pepper on the skin, because that salt and pepper, just adding just a little bit of seasoning to it makes it that much better. All right, let's go ahead and bring this video to a close. All right, ladies and gents, that was my attempt at Peking duck. I thought it came out better. I know what steps I'm gonna, if we do this for Christmas or for the holidays, I know what tweaks I need to make to it now to make it really pop. But yeah, so I thought it turned out great. So give it a try if you haven't tried doing Peking duck on your grill or smoker. Go ahead and give it a try. I think you'll enjoy it. It turned out great. Again, I think for me, having it being some kind of brine or something first, if you just try to go with just, I don't know, maybe sticking aromatics up in the cavity, I don't think you get a whole lot of flavor that way. But if you brine it or season it or something on the skin, I think it's going to help the meat really pop. For those of you that haven't tried duck before, I think you will like it. Joanne isn't too adventurous when it comes to stuff. They're trying different things, but I think she'll enjoy this, especially with the hoisin sauce. So yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring this to a close. Thank you for watching. My name is Kirby. This is Kirby Q. If you like what you saw, go and give me a thumbs up and share any. If you've made Peking duck on your grill or smoker before, even in the oven, leave me your thoughts, comments, pieces of advice to improve the second cook. And share your thoughts with me. All right, I like to really improve this dish the next time I cook it. All right, with that being said, ladies, I'm sorry, I forgot to say, be sure to subscribe. If you like this video, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a video, when I upload a video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, light your pits and fire for effect. God bless you. Live long and prosper. Amen.